Hi everyone in the Episcopal Church in Connecticut. This is the final night of the 80th General Convention in Baltimore. I'm Ian Douglas, your Bishop Diocesan, and we're here outside of the American Museum of Visionary Art. Very powerful presentation as part of the Maryland Night. So we're all here enjoying good food, good friends, and incredible art, with the center being compassion. Tonight, as we wrap up and look forward to coming home tomorrow, we're all going to give a highlight of the convention. For me, the highlight was being with these incredible deputies from the Episcopal Church in Connecticut, being together with the House of Bishops for my last time with the House of Bishops before I retire, and really the good and important work we did in conversation around the environment, the matters of the concerns for the loss of democracy in our nation, and all the good work we've done for the sake of God's mission in the church. It's a blessing to be here as always. Over to you, Tracy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tracy Johnson Russo, and I am one of your deputies. And the highlight for me during this time was to actually be able to see folks that I hadn't seen since the last General Convention, and or those folks that I've only been looking at on a little tiny screen on the Zoom room. So that was really wonderful to be able to exchange hugs and find out how each other was doing. So that was my highlight.
I'm Elizabeth Russo, one of your lay deputies, and my highlight today was speaking for the official youth presence who were not here today, were not here this convention, but speaking about how they have voice but not vote, and how we should recognize that as the House of Deputies and work on that.
Hi, Rebecca Hatch, alternate clergy deputy. So glad to be in Baltimore for General Convention 80 and glad to be with these wonderful people. Lots of highlights from convention this year. I was able to sit on the floor yesterday as a voting member of the convention. Always the highlight for me about coming to conventions is just seeing so many people gathered who love and care for the church. And for me, that is inspiration and strength to get through what sometimes is difficult times in the church. So that's my highlight.
Hi, I'm June Nazis, deputy from St. John's Church in West Hartford. Grateful to be here with a great delegation in Connecticut, and proud having a bishop like Ian Douglas, who has made it so much easier for all of us to be here. Welcomed us. He and Bishop Laura have been with us often, never left us alone, and made us feel welcome here as part of this delegation. Grateful to be an Episcopalian and damn proud of it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rowena Kemp, the rector of Grace Church in Hartford and the chair of the deputation. Just really blessed to be here. And I think the big highlight for me was to see how the church is beginning to embrace who we all are, and the new leadership in terms of the election of the new president of the House of Deputies, Julia Ayala Harris, a woman of color and a Latina, and Rachel Tabor Hamilton, the vice president, who is a Native American woman. So just excited about the church paying attention to those of us who've been on the margins and who've been faithful for so many years. It's just been exciting and life-giving, even in the midst of the difficult conversations we've had over the past few days. The Spirit has been moving, and we're so grateful.
Can we all say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye. See you soon.